Hello and welcome to Offload, our weekly podcast where we just talk about stupid shit. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jared.
I'm Jason.
I'm Tom.
This week's episode, what does that mean?
What do you mean? When you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean?
What does it mean, eh?
What do you mean?
What do the numbers mean, Mason?
Fuck those, mate.
So
It's
So
your
that's
Chinese
some
order.
Nuclear bomb on a boat, I don't know.
so today we've had our friend Jason
Well, we're friends.
fulfill
Oh, shit.
our colleague Jason. We have taken his tattoo virginity. So as you know, we've gone. So Jason, Jared's already had the tattoo
He's got
before.
Bowser on his penis.
Yeah. So Jared's.
I wish I was that
I've got
hardcore.
Bowser and all his kids.
Oh god.
Alright? Bowser on the penis, the kids on the sack.
Got it tattooed on Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
I don't know
So
who they
Jared's already had his tattoo for a while, and since the podcast has been going, I had my tattoo, Tom's had his, and now Jason's had his. So all of us near enough have one, and it got us thinking for this episode. We agreed that we'd talk about body art.
Yeah, we're officially out of ideas. Please help.
Yeah.
are. Send your request to Full Guys Broadcast.
Subscribe on
YouTube.
Patreon, please.
Yeah.
You give us ideas, not money, ideas.
Yes.
You know, £1 ideas. Anyway, so a lot of the time, we'll start off with the title. Fair enough. You know, like the picture I sent you before. So it's funny when you get people. As soon as you get a tattoo, they're like, "Oh, what does it mean? Why have you got it? What's the story
What's the
behind
symbolism?"
it?" And it's just like, I got it because I fucking wanted to get it. I mean, I know for a fact me, you know, I mean there is like some meaning behind it of I like the game, but that's as far as it goes.
Why don't you describe what
I
you've
got
got
it
on you?
because it was fucking cool. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Same
but
with Jason's. I can.
What do you have on your art for the listeners?
Oh, me? Oh,
No,
you?
no, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, me.
Because you just say,
Oh,
I like
yeah.
the game, you didn't say which one.
Oh no. I've got
Barbie's
the-
Playhouse, okay? He's got some nice
I think it was like one of
pictures.
the episodes before, but I had the 5 spell signs from Witcher. So you know, like the electric, the shield, fire, mind control, and stun.
He also has Triss Marigold in full nude.
Oh, shit.
I do. And then Tom's got his good old Triforce.
Yeah, I've got a Triforce surrounded by eagle wings, stuff like that.
Zelda, for those of you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for you plebs who
Yeah.
don't
Jared's
understand.
No, Norse mythology.
There you go.
I'm not going into full detail.
No,
just
but-
Norse
Yeah, he
mythology.
has all of the Norse sagas just written
Yeah.
Yeah.
on his back.
And then we have Jason with the.
The 4-star Dragon Ball.
There you go.
From
he's lifting
Dragon
it up
Ball.
Just so you.
Yeah, just so you
listeners
listeners
can
can see.
Yeah. So he's got the Dragon Ball, and it's all just like, you know, I mean, Tom's, you know, his favourite game was Zelda as a kid growing up, and still is. And I suppose that's the closest thing you can get to the meaning behind it.
Pretty much,
But we
yeah.
both we all know that he got it because it looks cool.
Mm.
Same with, you know, Jared, myself.
Mine look cool, but I also like the story.
Well,
the
yeah.
story.
But the thing is, though, none of them have too much personal meaning. Do you know what I mean? As in, like, mum, or like, you know, or rest in peace, or family.
What do you
and
mean, mate? I'm trying to resurrect someone. I'm going to collect these over the years.
We're going to expect 1 and 2 on his ball set. 6 and 7 on his arse cheeks.
Call upon fucking Shenron.
Yeah.
Then-
So,
Then when I hit 7, I got to get him removed.
yeah.
Yeah. 3 and 5 on his nipples just around.
And then as soon as he gets 7, he has to do laser removal. But anyway, so we, like, you know, I was thinking about this quite a couple of times actually. It's funny how people automatically assume there's a reason behind it. I get, you know, you get the arguments of like soggy people that go
Soggy people.
Soggy people. Oh, you're quite soggy, you.
That's racist. We call them. We call them
soggy.
Italians.
Nah,
No, I'm saying straight up soggy. The ones-
Straight up fucking soggy, mate.
You're soggy, mate. What's
the
wrong
ones
with
that
you?
go, oh yeah, what does that have a meaning? Oh,
You
if it doesn't
human
have a meaning,
sponge.
you know, that's going to be stuck on you for life. And it's just like, yeah, I get that, but if it looks fucking cool now, it's gonna still look fucking. I know some people have like stupid tattoos that they get done when they're drunk or something like that.
When they're soggy, you know.
But when they're soggy,
Yeah, well, when I get
but,
too
like,
soggy, I tell you.
At least these ones have some sort of meaning to us, like from a kid. Do you know what I mean? So it's literally it'll stick with us in memory. But it's the bollocks of, especially now. Let's be fair, like our generation and the way the world's going now, people are more accepting of tattoos. Do you know what I mean? You get a lot less people in the workplace saying no, you can't have tattoos or you have to hide them up. We're getting a lot more acceptance, but they still expect there to be some sort of meaning behind it. Do you know what I mean? And this is the same as all body art. To be fair, you know, you've got like the piercings and all that lot. So I'm not a piercing fan myself, but
No.
if you're, I don't know, a bloke, girls' piercings, it always makes sense, you know, just because that's just more jewellery to shove on and shit like that. But it's just like, if that's your own thing, that's your own thing, do you know what I mean? There doesn't need to be a meaning. It's not like, I love these people that go, oh, what's the meaning behind it? And then you're just like, oh, no, it looks cool. And they're like, oh. It's like,
it's going to be on you for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's going
like-
to look cool for the rest of my life.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's just like, oh, it's going to be on you for the rest of your life. And it's like, that's kind of the idea of why I've got a tattoo. Do you
Yeah,
know
I
what I
didn't
mean?
hit a fucking. Just
You know what the
temporary.
best
It's not
tattoos
your
are, man?
body.
The hidden ones on girls. Like, you can't see them, but if you're with them,
So what, when
You
you
see
like,
it.
open their arse cheeks, you got like a Homer Simpson tattooed in his beard to the arsehole.
What?
are you alright?
Tom had a tough childhood.
Yeah, man. What do you think of this, young boy?
Mate, when they fart, you can hear it say "dull." Okay?
No, PW's mum. Don't show me your butthole.
Please do. But
Fuck it, oh, I just got that.
but yeah.
And in last place, Jason.
But,
Hi, I'm very slow today.
yeah.
The pain of the tattoo is affecting him.
He's had a tough
Yeah.
time.
Please
Battles
send us Patreon dollars so I can buy drugs.
Actually, how was he having a tattoo? Was he alright?
I don't know, I wasn't there. I couldn't hear anything from the other room, so that's a good start.
That's a good. Just ah!
Did they not let you sit with him?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's.
No,
What
they
kind
don't-
of shit's
They
that?
don't let you because you're in the waiting room. They have the reception, and then they go into a back room. And because they're quite small, the rooms are literally it's just like a chair separated by the curtains and that. But the curtains are like this, so there's room
That's
for
a bit
him and
shit,
him.
isn't it?
All right, so it's kind of like
So
a
it's
little
more-
welding
it's a
workshop.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a space thing. Do you know what I mean? If there's a random person just sat there staring, because the way it's done, it's like a long corridor and they're all sat up vertically. So there's a small corridor and there's. Did you go into the middle one?
No, I went to the last bay.
Last bit, but yeah. So like when they don't let you in there because if you're just standing there, like tattooists and all that lot want to get by because there's stuff in the back and all that. Like you're just in the way. Do you know what I mean? So I just sat in the waiting room anyway. But he was like from what like you know I heard or lack of, he was all right. I couldn't imagine him to be a little bitch anyway.
I spent the whole time staring at Star Wars
I would
posters.
have just wanted to see the face.
Tom's just
Just
here for money.
semi pissed off, semi in pain, like fucking. Come on, you.
Just your face in general.
Then when I got mine done, Charlie was just sitting there on the chair, just like,
Yeah.
alright, cool.
Yeah,
But
but
the-
yours
the
was
fun-
done
the funny thing
yours
with
was
Tom,
done by
right?
someone you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the funny thing with Tom though was just he had that face of it hurt, not hurt, but he could feel the pain and he didn't want to show it. And the best part about
They
it
can't
was
see this.
because like when like it hurts or like the tattoo's like quite sharp and it kind of makes you go, oh you cunt,
Yeah.
like that. Like it's a bit
You don't expect it,
No.
but
It just randomly comes. I was
So-
like, ooh.
yeah, it's like that.
Ooh. Unexpected.
Room for more.
Get another one done. No, but it's just like you get that. If that hurts, you're kind of like, oh, you can't like that. But the best part about Tom was he tried to hide it, which makes it even more obvious.
Yeah.
Because he was like, like that, trying to keep on like a blank face and not squint or kind of like move his face, and that was the funniest part about it. That's when I put it up on Snapchat. I filmed him. I was like, when he tries to hide the pain.
But to be fair, like I tried to hide like the kind of subtle face movements, but all in all, it weren't bad.
where did you go for your tattoo?
My uncle does tattoos, so I've got
Oh,
a thing.
alright.
He got it done in the back of a white van.
Not like a genuine like transit van. Like it's a full like tattoo artist van.
Oh,
What he doesn't know is he's got HIV from those needles.
It's a 2003 Ford Transit.
Yeah.
the
My
locks
tattoo
missing.
artist, literally, his studio is at his house, so you just quickly
Yeah,
walk
that
through
was
his house, go to the back garden.
That's what it is. His whole tattoo van literally just.
Yeah, he got his
outside
tattoo van,
house.
but it's quite cool the way they've done it though, because they've got like little triangles. So his driveway is actually on a slant downwards. But what they've done is they've got like basically they've made like metal chocks underneath the wheel to level out the thing. It was quite a smart idea, to be fair. But yeah, so he got it done there. I got it done at the same place as Jason. We got it done at Carvel's.
Yeah.
An actual tattoo place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, they're alright.
I've heard the same stories of you.
They're mixed. You know, the stories are mixed. But from my own personal, experience,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
it's done all right. Jason has his own opinions.
But
if he likes
Jason
it.
needs to fully heal first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
It's been like 2 hours.
yeah. But that's the thing, though. Do you know
Come
what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter if anybody else, like, when they go, because I know the most typical thing, especially when tattoos. It's like when you're coming up with an idea, you always turn around. Like no matter who it is, you always turn around to someone you're with and go, "Oh, what do you think?" Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just as a comfort thing. It's just you just like, "Oh yeah, should I get this?" And it's
Did
like
they fuck my skin up?
at the
Please.
at the end of the day, yeah,
Is there a
it
hole in
is,
my arm?
it is on your body and it's what you want. So even if someone else goes, "Oh, why'd you do that?" or that's a stupid design or something like that, it doesn't matter because as long as you're all happy with it. That's like what my mum said, funnily enough, because when she first saw it, she's like, "Oh, yeah, it's all right like that." I was like, "Why don't you like it?" She's like, "I
What
don't
the
know."
fuck is it?
She was like, "I don't know what the fuck it means." It's like, "Oh, it's part of a game, And she's like, "Oh, well, as long as it means something, as long as you're happy with it." And it's true. She's got. A few
It
tattoos.
means egg fried rice.
And at the end, do you know what I mean? But when you
You're
try
trying
to
to Chinese all around now, so next time you go into a restaurant, what bang? That.
Egg fried rice, tuna roll.
but it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like
Price underneath it is like that much.
when you first get
No
a
more.
tattoo, you do show it, and you're a bit like, "What do you think?" Do you know what I mean? You're like, "Do you like it?" And it's like,
Oh, the amount of looks we got in boots.
I know.
Let's walk around.
But yeah, you start off with, obviously, because it's something new, you want to show it off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the whole reason for tattoo. It's body art to express, somewhat, to express yourself, really. But it starts out, it's quite funny. Do you know what I mean? Especially like for us lot that have had these for like at least a few months. I don't know when you got. I can't remember.
End of March.
It
I've
was-
had mine for about 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. So even that was about 2 months. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like it starts for the first month and a half, where you're like, "Oh, do you like it?" And you kind of like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool. What do you think?" And you have other people, "What do you think?" and all that lot. And then after a while, after about 2 months, you literally just go. Someone goes, "Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool." You go, "Yeah, I know," as if because your mentality changes to. That's why I got it. Do you know what I mean? I like it, so fuck you.
Yeah.
And it's just like even if they go, because I've had like especially like the mates from when I used to go to cadets and all them lot, they love it. They're like, it actually looks fucking awesome. I don't know what it is, but it looks fucking awesome. And I just kind of went, yeah, that's why I got it. Beforehand, I would have been like, yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? What do you think? But now, after you have the tattoo for like a couple of months, a few months, you're just like,
Question:
yeah, I know.
why have you still got that in your hat?
Keeps it.
For content, he's still got the cardboard bit in the front of the snapback.
Yeah, no, it keeps it. It keeps the shape.
Anyway,
It's kind of the packaging.
it keeps the shape during shipping. That's what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps the shape.
He is
When
shipping
resting.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this off. I'll sign it, lads. All right, highest bidder. We're gonna start
But
an
yeah,
auction.
but the thing is with all body art, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one for. I think I'm not going to dismiss the idea of maybe getting a sleeve or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Because I dismissed the idea of getting a tattoo, and look where we are now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's kind of like both me and Tom said that, didn't we? I remember that. We was like, "No, we're not going to get tattoos."
Yes,
What's
I don't see the point
I
in
don't
it.
see the point in it.
2 months ago, I'm like, alright, yeah, we're going to get a tattoo coming up.
Yeah, that's literally it. Like Jason, like when we was in sixth form and secondary school, you would never have expected Jason to get a tattoo ever. It's
No.
just not.
Yeah.
It's just not something that comes to mind.
I'd say, yeah, of all of us here, Jason's probably least
Jason's,
likely to
yeah.
get a tattoo.
But the weird thing is,
Actually,
is
it's between you two, in my opinion.
yeah.
But you wouldn't expect him to get a tattoo?
I wouldn't expect you to get a tattoo.
See, at first I wouldn't expect it, but after I got mine, because let's be fair, you wouldn't expect like me at the end. I was the most likely, but and then after I showed it with Tom, he was like, "Yeah, it's actually quite cool." He started warming to the tattoo, and I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if he got one, and he got
But
one.
to
But
be
Jason,
fair, I've had a tattoo design for ages.
Yeah, no,
I
but
still
I
haven't
mean-
actually got it done.
no, but I mean like in general, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of that point of you could tell because if someone that doesn't really want to get a tattoo, after you see like if their mate has a tattoo or something, they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, but it doesn't really show any interest. But what?
Oh, I just had the weirdest feeling. We're talking about tattoos, and my tattoos just started itching.
So you talking shit?
Talking shit, bro. No, but do you know what I mean? So it's like he was like, because he started in like he was interested in it and that lot and stuff like that. You kind of get the idea of the tattoo. Jason, but the weird thing with Jason is as soon as he went, oh, where did you get your tattoo done? I wasn't surprised. As soon as he went, oh, I kind of want to get one done. I didn't go, oh, fucking hell, really? I was just like, yeah, cool. Just because I think it got to the point where, because you had a tattoo, all three of us had a tattoo. It's just kind of the norm at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Recently, we've been
What he
getting
doesn't understand is subliminally, every recording, each of us have just had our tattoos shown Jason's
yeah,
face.
it's like,
And over time, it's just like implanting him. He's like, oh, I need to get one done.
yeah.
Top nerd.
But literally, it's just because do you know what I find really funny? I don't know if like Tom will get me and Jared maybe. And when it kicks it, obviously it's all personal things. But when people say that getting tattoos are addicting, I didn't agree with that before I had a tattoo. Now that I've got one here, I'm sat there like, oh, I might get because
what's my next one? Like?
Because I have got that design. Do you remember the design I showed you? Or I haven't actually showed you. Oh no, I didn't show
Is
you.
it that Celtic cross?
It's a Celtic.
Oh, yeah. I want to get a Celtic cross like here, just going like diagonal, like across like that. So the top's here, like the bottom's over here.
Fucking betraying your Anglo roots.
I ended up.
Well,
drawing,
no,
I ended up drawing it myself in the end.
I'm a Flynn, mate. I'm Irish. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
lovely.
no, you
You get
should
that.
be, you should.
Wait, where are you getting that?
I want to get it on my
nipples.
chest.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like
I
right
agree with
above, like here. Do you know what I mean? There.
What I would say
It's
is
gonna get right
like
to
go
the fucking
go
forehead.
gym a little bit, just tone your chest up.
That was my plan. But the thing is though, do you know what I might the outline of the hammer? I might get rid of the outline and just keep it as the dragon like that. Just because it looks fucking awesome. But the point being, it's literally like before you get a tattoo, you're like, I don't see the point why so many people got tattoos, why their sleeves and all that on.
Before I
I've
was
got
so
one now.
nervous.
Yeah, I've got one now, and I'm like, oh, I could have one there. I could have one on my shoulder. I could do a whole sleeve, and it's literally just it is quite addicting at the end of it because it's a way of expressing yourself that even when I know it's going to sound weird, but even when you have like no clothes to express it, you still have that on you. Do you know what I mean? Because everybody knows that the way you dress is always a way to express yourself. But when it comes to when it's on your own, especially your own feelings, so if you're in the shower or something like that, I love just seeing it. Do you know what I mean? Like especially on the arm, Jason's will be a bit harder, but especially on the forearm, I love when you're just doing everyday stuff and then you just catch a glimpse of it in the corner of your eye, and you just look down at it and you're like.
There's been days where I've actually forgot I had a tattoo.
Yeah, you do
And
forget.
I was asleep on that side. I've had my arm there. I was like, oh shit.
The fuck is this?
You literally go blind. Like no matter where you put it, you could put it like on the top of your hand. So every single time or on your palm, every single time you use it, it's gonna be there. But you literally go so blind. Obviously, it's like anything after it's been there for a while. It's like posters and shit. Do you know what I mean? You just forget that they're there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, it's only. But the thing is though, you only really remember it when someone goes, "Oh, that's a nice tattoo. Where'd you get that done?" You look at it and go, "Oh shit, yeah." But it is that feeling of someone's going, "Oh, that's a nice tattoo," and do you know what I mean? Funny enough, I actually had what's it called? This was fucking stupid, right? Because I had this Asian girl try and chat me up in Barclays, right? We went to Windsor to drop the missus' MacBook off to get repaired. And I went to get some cash out anyway, just because you need an extra bit of cash every now and then. I think of getting a haircut or something like that. Anyway, point is, I got cash out. No, tell her, sorry, the other way around. I put cash in. I had the cash from when I was getting paid from working with Matt, and then I had to put it in. And she started like proper chatting me up, and she was like, "Oh, that's a nice hipster tattoo." I was like, "The fuck is that hipster?"
He's like, I'll fucking kill you, bitch!
I literally turned around and went, "It's not actually hipster, it's part of a game. I ain't one of those hipster fags." She went, "Oh right, oh okay."
He's like, oh, fuck you too.
I was like, "Fucking hipster, what the fuck are you on about?"
Actually, what is a hipster
What
tattoo?
defines hipster?
Yeah, what defines one?
Starbucks and a mustache.
No, you know what it is.
Man on the front.
It's just a man bun, just like a man bun anywhere on the body. It could be a man bun on the nipple. Oh, that's
I
hipster.
got a tattoo before it was cool.
No,
Just quoted on your arm.
Yeah.
Just some fucking like square glasses tattooed
Oh
Like,
yes,
on your
like the
face.
proper like.
Speaking of that, I actually might get the Monopoly Man tattooed onto my arm.
What?
Don't do that.
Why?
I'm not going to.
You could just see both Jason's and Jared's face like, what the fuck? Is
Yeah,
this?
like, I don't know.
Admittedly-
what does it mean?
admittedly, I picked up my phone to Google it. I can't remember what he looks like, and I was like, why the fuck?
He kind of looks like the Pringles man if the Pringles man went through chemo.
If
That's
the,
it.
if the Pringles man got older,
Yeah.
this is the Pringles man after a few years.
This is the Pringles man after Robert Downey
Yeah.
Jr. years of partying. Just
Yeah.
This is the
Crazy.
Pringles man that will rob you fucking blind.
Yeah.
And break up,
give me your money, man.
and break up friendships.
Have any of you seen the Family Guy episode with the Monopoly man where it's like a Shawshank Redemption and he's in the prison fighting up? Oh my god.
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
But
I love
yeah,
that.
so stuff like you have like piercings as well. None of us have any piercings.
I don't mind piercings though.
I don't mind.
I wouldn't get one, but you know what I mean. If I see a bird with piercings, I'll be like, ooh.
See, that's within moderation. Depends.
Yeah,
Like,
if it's heavily pierced.
do you know?
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what's a gigantic turn off for me? Like this is a literal like
Septum
fucking
piercing?
the septum piercing, the ball
No,
nose.
not even that. That top of the lip.
Yeah, top of the lip there, like beauty spot attempt at either the beauty spot attempt at piercing or the ball nose ring kind of bollocks. Those two are two things that
It is either the nose
The
or
woman-
the side of there. No.
I don't mind the stud there because it's weird, but I get used to it. Do you know what I mean?
What
So
what
many
about
people
like a
have it.
ring there?
Nah, I can't do rings
A ring
on the nose.
on the side of the nose I can do, but not.
Oh no,
like,
the
septum piercing,
the
I
ring
don't
on the
really
side I
like.
can do because
Yeah.
Thingy has it.
Yeah.
So from secondary school.
Yeah.
And she's fit as fuck, so I wouldn't mind. But like like the ball nose ring, they could be like Tom's actually like because you Google whenever you're on Google you always see like chicks like that, and we saw someone like that, and Tom was like, oh yeah, she's actually really fit, and I went, yeah, but she has one of those rings, and that's an automatic turn off for me. Like if she took that out, then fair enough. But that for me, I see that and I just think, fuck off.
You know what's the biggest turn off? You know the girls with the fucking belts around their neck.
Oh, what the
Chokers.
fucking chokers?
Yeah.
No.
You see,
That-
now I
that-
see that, and I
see-
think
There's
Insecurity.
a word for chokers, and the word is
Chokers.
dog collar. They are dog collars. Have you ever seen like biker kids? Well, I go
No.
I at my college there are
Like
biker
Mighty
kids
from Mars?
and they wear dog collars around their wrists.
Yeah,
They
you said last
yeah,
time.
yeah. Like, bro, what like what?
No.
What are parents doing nowadays? Honestly, if I let's say in a hypothetical scenario, I'm in my 30s, I've got a couple of kids, and my daughter
No,
comes
Jared
in wearing
is
a
in
choker.
his 30s with a couple of kids. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
genuine
yeah.
real life.
Yeah, it is. I haven't
This
seen
is
it.
a bit of this is a bit of family problems being leaked through, being vented through the
It's the only time
podcast.
you can get out of the fucking house. You know what I mean?
But honestly though, if I saw one of my
His
kids
wife's
wearing a
buying
choker,
his kids chokers.
bro, if that happened, I would leave her. No, honestly, I'd be like, no, I don't know what you're doing. Like,
What has happened?
even if
Get the
so,
fuck out! It's my house. I don't care.
even if it's like, oh, just let them be comfortable with who they are. No. Don't wear chokers.
Suppress that.
Yeah.
bollocks.
I'll press the issue. And that's what kind of person I am. My mum always says, Jared, you are very
you're an
evil.
arsehole, Jared.
Yeah. I was thinking of the word.
Jared.
Yeah.
You're
I-
a cunt.
I'm some food.
I'm evil because I'm not particularly a morally good human being,
Let's
I would
be
say.
fair. None of us are morally justified in any way, single
Yeah,
form.
true.
No,
Especially him.
We're not especially me. I'll say the least morally contempt guy here is this guy.
Well, he wrote me into this.
For context, that he pointed at
Rock,
me.
paper, scissors.
No, for context.
That's not how it ends.
he
No,
pointed
rock,
at
paper,
me
scissors.
And yeah, I agree.
No,
rock, paper, scissors. If this is going in the way of morally justice, I'm going to go for scissors. There you go.
Right.
But the point being is, Tom has a point. That would be me. Another one of expressing stuff like that, art, like shit like that, just as whilst we're on the subject, which also backs up the point of the least morally justified here. I just want to say something now. There are only, ever, has been, is, and will be 2 genders. That's it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Have you
that's
heard
just
about
facts.
the laws in Canada where they're like, oh, you can be a fox gender. So if you feel like that you're a fox trapped in a human's body, you're
allowed.
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? What? I was like, so if I was like, oh, I am a dragon trapped in a human's body. I am Alduin, and then I could be like, oh, I'm Dragon Kin. Like that's what they call themselves. It's like kin.
It's about time we occupy the Canadian coast.
Yes.
Yeah, nah.
Right. So I've
They
only...
too French.
Fallout 3 Operation Anchorage needs to happen. Go on, China. Balls in your court.
See, I've
That's
only
Alaska.
just...
You know what?
Same thing.
Yeah.
That's Alaska. That's American territory.
Listen here, you motherfucker. Alright.
Motherfucker. But no, I've only...
Fuck you.
This is me, right? But I've only just... Not like just done it, but... I'm barely on the concept. Like, if it's your life, do what you want, right? But I don't grasp the concept. I don't like it in my brain when you get like, you know, that when men go, "Oh, I'm a woman trapped in a man's body," or vice versa.
The thing is, I don't
That's
care.
your own
I
stuff.
don't care. But have the balls to cut your balls off if you're gonna claim that.
No, but the thing is, though, right? No, but this is the thing, right? It's your life, right? I don't
Sorry,
care.
sorry, B. Traps are gay.
No, but the thing is, though, you know what? It's your life. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. I'm not. I'm comfortable with my body, so I'm going to change it. If you want to change yours, that's cool. But if you're a man stuck in a woman's body, or vice versa, that's fair enough. Don't try and claim any other bollocks like you are neither a man or a woman. Do you have a dick? Do you have a vagina? That is the answer to your question.
Both?
Do you have you should probably see a doctor.
No, but the point being is all these people that go, oh yeah, I'm this gender, I'm that gender, I'm not actually male, I'm not actually female. You either have a dick or a vagina. That's it. If you have a dick, you're a male. Vagina, female. If you feel like you have a dick and you want a vagina, cool. But don't try and tell me that there is any other sort of fucking gender, because there is not.
I identify as Jokerkin. I like to kill innocent people and dress as a clown.
There you go. But yeah, that's, I get, you know, if you want to express it, but that's just my personal view. You know, if you don't like it, fair enough. But my personal view is there is only two genders.
Yeah, don't start making up fucking so many genders and say you're this and that. You're not.
Like, have you seen that list?
Oh yeah, no.
It's
And
like
if you think you're an animal, kill yourself.
Like,
If you're an animal, you're gonna get slaughtered. Like
Well,
that.
don't
If
kill
you think you're an
yourself because
animal,
we'll probably get blamed.
Go
but,
out
you
to
know,
the wild.
Consider it.
No, if you think you're an animal, go out to the wild, sell your house, sell all of your personal belongings,
Give
Go to the
give
wild.
that money to us via Patreon.
disown your family, and then go live as that animal.
Go shit in the woods. Yeah.
But the thing, yeah. So it's like, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say now.
I don't know how we
Like,
got
like,
onto this topic, to be honest.
No, but it's just like,
Chokers, I think.
yeah.
And then it started getting into the less normal people.
No, that's all I wanted to say, just on the gender front. Do you know what I mean? That's I just, because considering, like, you know, it's body art, but it's also expressing yourself, and it's just shit like that. It's just like, no, it's not needed. Do you know what I mean? Just leave it be. I mean, because I get, what's it called? So yeah, so you have like the chokers, the tattoos, piercings and shit like that. Like other ways to express yourself. You've got like even accessories. Do you know what I mean? Like, funnily enough, 2 out of the 4 people here are spastics and are wearing hats indoors. One of them to take the piss, which is fair enough. The other one for
Because
he's a
bad
twat.
head.
But yeah, point is, you know, you have all these things to express yourself, and fair enough, you express yourself the way you want. Do you know what I mean? And not like, but another point that I'm bringing up: don't try and tell other people how to express themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the gender thing's a completely different thing because there are only 2 genders. That's just scientific fact at the end of the day. But I'm not going to say.
Not if you ask Bill Nye, the science guy.
I'm not going to say to Tom, "Oh yeah, don't wear that hat," because
That's completely different to being genders, isn't it? Really?
No, but
Cut your balls
no,
off,
that's what I
Tom.
mean. No, I'm just trying to avert from the difference of if anybody likes to turn around and go, "Oh yes, but you just said that there are two genders." That's basically telling someone not to express themselves. You know, it's that bollocks.
Oh, yeah.
There's a difference between scientific fact and accessories and like, you know, that like art kind of thing.
It's scientifically proven that traps are gay.
I think it is, Jace. If you're supposedly a woman trapped in a man's body, if you go over to the other side, and please do everyone a favour and chop your nuts off as well.
Yeah, do it properly.
Like, don't keep them. Either you have one or the other. If you want to keep your dick, don't change. If you want to be a woman, get rid of the dick. You know what I mean?
It's like, there was someone that was actually married to a woman, right? And he was a bloke that wanted to be a woman. And the woman said to him, "I will fully back you up in this, in this. You wanting to be a woman,
get rid of the cock,
but keep your penis." She wanted to keep the dick, obviously, because she's straight. But she was like,
Exactly.
I will fully defend you and back you up throughout the whole way. Just don't cut
He's
off
like,
the
the dick's
penis."
too good though.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing she wanted kids, fam.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
from the wife's point of view.
I mean, because you've got so many toys that act as penises, so I think it was for the sperm, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the point being, that and the fact that you can't really have sex with your husband properly.
Strap-ons.
True, but point being, do you know what I mean? It's just shit like that. So the gender thing aside, yeah, it's just like there's no point telling, like, for example, that the one that comes to my mind was our Instagram fiasco. Not really fiasco, but dealings with the faggot.
Yeah.
Emo fag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Was this who I think it is?
No.
No, you don't know. No, you don't know it.
No.
Basically,
We'll
this
discuss
bloke-
this off mic.
And I had an overcoat, just like a normal camel overcoat that comes just above knee
Think about
length.
Del Boy.
Yeah, Del Boy, but in a smart way, but in a like clean cut, actual like slim. You've seen the coat. Anyway, point is, I had thoughts on Instagram just because I can, right? I was just like, I have thoughts, and
And I sent
This
him a
guy-
Constantinople picture.
and then
Fucking loved it.
this guy, right? This the emo bloke was like, "Oh, it needs to be longer and black." Because he's a full-on. He was.
I
blonde.
want it
He's
painted
dyed
black.
He's dyed his hair black. He always wears
Shoes
long ass
black.
like.
His face
Black.
Yeah,
black. Me, I'm a man.
but yeah, it's all black. But the funny thing is he always goes around with a like the one-footed longboard. This literally.
Oh,
fucking-
it's that guy.
It's a fucking
Yes,
midget
yeah, that
board.
guy, yeah.
He has like a longboard that's the same length of my forearm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, he was just like, "Oh, yeah, it needs to be black and shit like this," and it's like, bruh, I don't shit on him for wearing everything black, looking like
Apart from we
fucking
just did.
spastic.
We just.
No, I mean like,
It's retaliation.
it's just like, I'll bitch about it, but I'm not going to tell him to change. If he wants to dress like that, that's his doing. Do you know what I mean? I hate it when people go, "Oh yeah, you should dress like this, dress like that." It's like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? I don't shit on the people that wear, like the proper typical chav Britwell man that has the Adidas tracksuits. Like,
You're being careful not to say Nike.
no, I mean like the mix.
But you're wearing jeans.
No,
so
you're wearing jeans.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
You're not
like,
wearing
you-
like full.
like the material.
I got Doge
No,
heads.
you know like the material. He's wearing Adidas. Yeah, but
Yes.
that's Jason. No, but I mean like like the
And
material.
Heritage
Like
Le Coupé.
what is it? The cotton kind of polyester. The cotton one. Not this type of tracksuit. The
Oh, I know what you mean. Like
the
jogging
joggers.
tracks.
Yeah, like jogging tracksuit.
No one ever jogs in them, but joggers.
The ones that have like the matching jogging
Wear 'em at
tracksuits
home.
with jumpers, man bag, and trainers. Do you know what I mean?
With their hoods up all the time.
Yeah, I fucking hate. I hate.
Take pictures
that.
with one finger up and a bottle of vodka in the other.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate that style myself. But if you want to dress like that, that's up to you. But then you get those kind of people that go, "Oh, why are you just like that? You look like a faggot." It's like, why? Because I'm well presented and I am, I'm clean. and shit.
See, I don't hate that style, but I feel like that style is very unoriginal now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, hipster Jared. coming
Hipster
out.
Jared.
No.
Here comes this
I
hipster
don't-
tattoo with the square glasses.
Yeah, no, like, what I mean by that is, like, how many people in our country just wear, like, Stony, Adidas, Nike, now and again, Pumas. Some people do wear Pumas, what I mean? Some Pumas
I
alright.
have Puma
I'll
socks.
find them.
Some Reebok trainers ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. Some alright. But it's like you're a sheep to the system.
Yeah.
The new social system that is in place. If you wear those kind of clothes
You are the champ.
because your mates wear them, you're a sheep.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is if you turn them around, if you didn't see their face, they all look the exact same. Do you know what I mean? Like automatically. So, for example, all of us were the exact same height, same build, everything. The only difference between all of us was literally the way they dress, like the way you dress. You could easily tell us four apart like that. Do you know what I mean? I'd be able to pick out us all. But when you have people like you have other friend groups, if they were the same build, same height, and then they wore what they wore, you genuinely could not tell them apart. And it's just like, but the thing is though, so we're shitting on these people that have like their tracksuits and that lot, but it's not just men, right? We're not being sexist. We are blokes. We also hate blokes.
Ladies.
Women as well. Women, you know the typical. Now this is not gonna come as a surprise. The fucking high-waisted jeans, white Converse, black fucking like crop top, and hoops.
Oh.
And every now and then, you will always see one with a black leather jacket on top of that.
You know what I hate about them girls? Yeah, there are some of them. Yeah, who honestly, some of the girls that wear those kind of clothes, I'll say it now, they're beautiful. They are half. They're mixed race. You can't say half caste because that's racist.
No, they're half caste.
Yeah. Well,
they're 50-50.
They're 50.
Do good.
No offense, Jason.
Yeah, but you know they're mixed race, and they've got this beautiful like thick black curly hair, and it's lovely. And then for some reason they put it back here, and all this is just greasy. It's like, why? What?
I'm talking about their foreheads, by the way, for context.
Like, well, not even that. Just like the hair leading just before the ponytail, just like
when they pull it back so hard that you can like they're squeezing out the grease.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
It's like
it's horrible.
It's like if I need a fuck handle, I'll make one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like when you like squeeze something so hard, like
That got
say,
so
example,
good.
like when you're cutting into like a burger that has all the grease and all the shit like that.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
like that. They pulled their hair back so hard that all the grease has come out of their head,
I'm
and it shines brighter than their foreheads.
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, why are you doing that? You look like a hood rat. You look like the stereotype for a woman who has a child at 16. Don't wear those clothes.
I love.
And if you do wear them, be an 8 out of 10 at the least. At the least.
That's the bar of
and then Jared
entry.
will forgive you.
Then you might have a short with this Flynn.
But yeah, but the thing
The
is,
Flynn's a wild stallion. No one has a chance with me.
but the
There's
thing
no
is,
tame.
Do you know what I mean? If you want to, that's our opinion. If you want to wear that kind of stuff, if you want to be like quote Jason fuck handle, wear like quote Jason fuck handle. Do you know what I mean? That's up to you.
Jason, fuck handle.
You know.
We've got a new quote.
Yeah, that's one for the
There's only
cases.
No, but the actual quote has to be
From-
quote Jason fuck handle. That's it. But yeah, point being, so no matter, at the end of the day, you express yourself the way you want to. Do you know what I mean? I got my tattoo for my own reasons. I think it was cool to me, and it was my own personal choice. The exact same goes for all three of the lads in this room and anybody else that has the tattoo. Do you know what I mean? And it's just kind of, yeah, we bitch about it because in our own view we think they're chavs and they're wrong in that lot. But at the end of the day, we're not going to tell them to change. Do you know what I mean? We will say you look like a twat. We will say you look like a twat. That's what we think. But if you don't think you look like a twat, then that's cool for you. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Is there anything? Is there any advancements on that? Or are we still keeping?
Do we count pillows in this arrangement? Because if so,
Hey.
then there's only one
pillow.
virgin here.
At least Jason's got the pillows going down.
Yes.
But yeah, so
No, it wasn't you. It was BD, weren't it? Oh shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Oh, okay then. Yeah, you're both
you're
Who?
both virgins. You're both faggots.
Who?
I love you.
HBD,
Did you fuck a pillow?
Yeah.
basically.
You did.
Anyway, we can discuss this. We can
With a
discuss
picture
this.
of EM on it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, he
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I remember. Okay.
Oh, the audience is so confused now.
The only context
This
we
is
can
news
give
to
you
me. This
is
is news
some
to
bloke
me.
that we know has, you've guessed it, fucked a pillow with a
With
picture of
a girl we
another
know.
girl, with a picture of a girl on the pillow, and that's as far as he's gonna get. Full stop.
Anyway,
Well,
I'd like to.
just
Do you have
what?
anything to say?
Yeah, well, you know the use. Just check us out on Twitter, Facebook. We have a Reddit as well. If you like the show, subscribe to it. For some reason, if you like the show, subscribe to it on Patreon.
We need to make after we need to do like the face reveal, and make our own like Instagram account or something like that. Yes.
That's an idea.
Behind the
roll
scenes,
it.
you know,
Behind the
pictures.
scenes with Offload.
You get a
Flint.
Oh!
I've built
Right
up
under
Flint
the
to the
radar.
point where
Anybody
everyone
listening
thinks
will
Flint's a
completely-
Greek
I'm
god.
editing it anyway.
Right.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, alright then, well, I'd like to conclude in that point, I think.
There's no point in saying that when the edit is
I know.
doesn't want
I know.
to
But yeah, so I'd like to conclude on that. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to summarise with body art, expressing yourself.
Also, one last thing. As we said before, if you're going to Insomnia
Prague.
60, if you're going to Insomnia 60 in Birmingham
61.
Or Prague.
61,
If
Or
you-
you're going to Prague.
If you've been to Insomnia 60,
If you've been to Prague,
shut the fuck up about Prague.
then you
Okay,
can get very
Latvia.
good service for a very decent amount of crowns.
Shut up.
60,000 crowns.
Yeah,
Anyway,
okay.
yeah. If you're going to Insomnia 61, not 60, in Birmingham, we will be there. We might arrange a fan meet up. You know, just whatever. Let us know.
all 5 of us.
Well, hopefully we'll all be there. Hopefully, it's not 100%
Yeah.
for Mr. Flint yet.
But point being is, we're going to show face.
Negotiation stage. man.
Much disappointment.
We're going to show face, and if you are going, you'll know us. We're going to have like our own shit going
We'll have
on.
our merch
We'll
on.
only have
We'll
our
reveal
merch.
our faces beforehand.
Yeah.
We'll be the ones that are fucking lit 24/7.
There you go, repping the scene. But yeah, so
Hashtag blaze it up.
to summarise, body art.
10 out of 10.
You express yourself the
10 out of
way
10,
you want
probably
to.
will do again.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would do again. We can shit on it, but if you're happy with what you do, then nobody else can tell you otherwise. Also, there are only 2 genders. That's fact.
Unless you are dragon kin, then you are kin of Alduin.
Then you're exempt.
Yeah,
The
unless,
world
unless,
be
you, unless
done.
you live in Canada, I
There you go.
suppose.
But that's fact. As opposed,
Hey.
yep. So, I've been Charlie,
I've been Jared.
I've been Jason.
I've been Tom.
and we will see you next week.
Bad flag.